This is WCA 2016. The grand final is almost 9 months away, but we're starting this qualifier right here, right now, on March 13th, is it? I guess. At 7 a.m. in Germany right now. We have an epic battle of Yumiko versus TH. It's a human mirror that we can only dream of. It's two of the best human players in the world. They showed at WCA what they are capable of, but both actually pretty disappointing performances for their playstyle. Yumiko was of course eliminated by Yoz, and later on, I don't really remember, maybe by Lolite, I assume so. Same fate to TH, who was thrown down by Fly 100%, but now it's time to cut the cords of WCA 2015. It's time to get into the new season. Only one player will qualify from this packed 8-player qualifier. 2 groups of 4 players each, and this is Group A. The other players of this group are WFZ, the second best undead in the world most likely, and of course Fly 100%, the current reigning and defending world champion. We have Yumiko in the bottom right and TH spawning in the upper left. So, yeah, this is Human Mirror. I mentioned this before. We see it rarely in the European scene, but both players are going for the Archmage. So the question is, will they go for an expansion? Did they see reprisal games? Will they just fake the expansion? But that's all in the stars at the moment. Both players start their creep spot, the usual one, the orange one, not going directly for the expansion, but going towards level 2. First, of course, you want the Brilliance Aura as fast as possible. And what we saw last year from the qualifiers is that the Chinese human players really like to get to level 4 because they start before they start a fight. And this is gonna take a long time. Maybe that has changed. Maybe the matchup has become a little more dynamic. But of course, you have a huge advantage if you have a higher mana regeneration. So yeah, unfortunately no in-game sounds since this is a restream. WCA promised us a clean feed, but didn't deliver. But I guess the quality is pretty much all right so far. Level 2 for Yumiko after this little green spot, and TH already a little further on the map, but also of course level 2. We see the Brilliance Aura here. Class of attack for the hero of TH, former WCG champion Yumiko, still without the big title. This is, well, the Chinese say about him, he is the one with the weak nerves, who can't really bring success home. But in 2014, he overcame that thing and won NISO. Nice deny by TH here. Don't grant experience towards the opposing Archmage. Yeah, he won NISO, and we all thought this might be his breakthrough. But, yeah, no follow-up in 2015, unfortunately, for this very, very sympathetic little fella, who was also on Team Yawesome at WCA. He was so impressed, and since he's such a nice dude, we can only cheer for him. Tier 2 tech by Yumiko already. For TH, it's basically the same, but more and more creeping. Both players play it very carefully, especially TH, not leaving his base that much. And Yumiko already in the half of his opponent, trying to steal something, trying to get some experience, but so far he didn't succeed in that. We saw the deny of TH before. And yeah, the Water Elemental is here to harass and to get some scouting information. How many footmen does he have? What's his current leveling state? And he distracts him so much that Yumiko starts this little mercenary camp spot, and this is a very huge one. If he can get the dragon, this is definitely a jump start for Yumiko, because he gets the big chunk of experience, plus he gets a big item for that, and he has mercenary control now, but he leaves the dragon alone, just going for the ground creeps here, and at the same time TH going for the shop creep. Can it be denied? Nope, it doesn't. Level 3 for TH, and he has the Wand of Illusion, which can be very, very nice later on in the Breakifiers. Boots already as well, but here's mercenary support from Yumiko, and I think TH cannot stand this. But of course he has the level 2 water elementals, let's not forget about that. Yumiko is still on level 2.6. So he desperately needs a creep spot. TH waking up the creeps at the natural expansion of Yumiko. And just a little more a distraction coming in. This is also not level 3 for him, but with this Geomancer. No, still not. Oh boy, this is 4 experience points left. What a pity. But of course, one worker, one little creep spot will grant him that. But at the same time, TH is approaching to level 3.5. And I would love to see the techs and of course the second heroes. There's you can play Mountain King, you can play Panda, and of course you can play Blood Mage. And that's what I would love to see. Yumiko now on level 3 as well, but he gets creep jacked. This doesn't look too good for him. TH always knows where his opponent is and what he's doing there. And he gets that Shadow Priest additional experience and of course the deny of healing and Dispel. For Yumiko it is. So we have Defend Upgrade, which is pretty nice. Since there will be Berserkers, there are Shadow Priest and the Water Elementals, of course, all doing piercing damage. TH with the Mountain King as a second hero, immediately equipped with the boots. On the other side, we see double Arcane Sanctum. And I guess that's the shop right there. Yumiko with a Mountain King on its own, so no fancy Blood Mage play. And so this points towards a lot of breakers. Otherwise, they most likely would have gone for the Panda. Parry of Fatality, and this is already huge for TH. He's stealing Yumiko's natural expansion, and he saw, okay, the mercenary camp, there's nothing left, so maybe he can get the Drake. Yumiko, of course, wants to interrupt this, but I guess he's not fast enough. Behind in levels, yes, he's creeping that Drake. Will he kill it in time? It looks like it. Yes, Yumiko is refraining from contesting this Drake, and it is... Wow, Rope of the Magi plus 6 is 6 more damage on the Archmage, and of course 90 more mana points. This is almost an entire Water Elemental, so this is a big thing for TH at the moment. So... Yeah, first Stormbolt being thrown onto the Footman, dies immediately. This is first blood between the two players, but TH already has his first priest up, so he has healing. No Dispel, I guess, but wow, more and more priests coming in. Even Militia support, and I don't think Yumiko should fight this. Where is his reinforcements? I don't see them on the bottom right. There's something coming up, but he can't not fight there. Next, Stormbolt catching a Footman, and this looks devastating for the human player from China. Of course, both are human players from China, but you know what I mean. And he loses that Water Mantle. Level 2 on the Mountain King immediately. He has a heal scroll and an Invo Potion on top of things. So, first little skirmish. But it looks so nice for TH already. What can he do? What can he do is the question here. The timing on Mercs is very important. And will he start a tier 3 tech? I don't know. But he's securing his expansion now. Is this the right call? I'm not so certain about that one. So let's see what's gonna happen. More creeping on the side of Yumiko. And TH is playing this so strong at the moment. I don't know how Yumiko can catch up with this, but he's going for the red spot. This can give a great item and of course a lot of experience. I didn't see the item here, unfortunately, but TH comes in for the creep jack. Lots of dispels going on. All the Water Elementals gone. Nice Thunderclap, and he immediately gets rid of the Berserker, lowering the damage per second of the army of Yumiko by a huge margin. Militia support comes in again, and Yumiko doesn't have this, but he's buying time for an expansion as it seems. He micros some units away here. Nice Thunderclap again, But, oh wow, Yumiko is losing so much here. The first breakers of TH are coming in as well, and the expansion is barely up, and the towers are not, so he needs that reinforcement. He has an arcane tower up. This build's coming in again. The militia duration is over, but how long does it last? One arcane tower can get rid of the water elementals. This is the biggest thing here, but he needs more militia. He needs something to stay in this fight. 53 food versus 48. It looks better on paper than it looks for me here for Yumiko. The tower remains alive and dispels are coming in. He got rid of the water elementals. This is nice. He immediately spawns his own one. Thunderclap again by TH. I think we have Bash on Yumiko's side here. So he just throws the hammers left, right, and center. No breakers for Yumiko, so nothing can be stolen for him. And level 3 on the MK of TH it is. And the items still look strong in the inventory. Level 4 for the Archmage though. This is level 2 Brilliant Zora. Huge chunk of mana regeneration it is. Oh wow, but the Storm Bolts on level 2, they can easily snipe the priests. And he has no damage anymore, Yumiko does. Just a bunch of priests to heal something up. But what is there to heal? Just the heroes and the Water Elemental, of course. And on the other side, on the opposing one, we see 4 breakers. And here comes the Storm Bolt, transferring the town portal, pulls it right away. But he needs healing as fast as possible. And he needs reinforcements. He cannot hold this expansion against this massive force that TH is throwing at him. Then there's towers now by TH as well. He's towering the expansion, and I guess this strategical choice was way too greedy. I know the Chinese players, they do love their expansions, but if you put it on in the early stages of Tier 2, there's always the big chance that your opponent just crushes you with better units. So this is the Wind of the Wind now. Nice disable. And what is there to get? Come on, show it. Oh well, we'll see it later. But in terms of levels, he's catching up because TH does not have his own red spot anymore. Yumiko stole that before. And it's 55 food now for Yumiko. There are 5 breakers finally, so maybe the expansion is still there. Can he save it? Oh no, he can't. Because here comes TH in the main base. No tower anymore. Sorry about that. Nice surround and then one breaker. And here comes the breaker wars again. Will TH fight there in the main base of Yumiko where there's constant militia support? I don't think so. First snipe on the priest, but he stays there. I guess the Mountain King went to the shop and has the better items now. Nice Stormbolt. Immediately cutting the HP in half of Yumiko's Mountain King. But there's no follow-up to that one. The breaker wars look pretty nice for Yumi. I think it's 1 breaker more, but the army of priests for Yumiko, for TH seems to be a little stronger. He can snipe them with storm bolts, of course. So this is classic human mirror here. 59 food for TH, and here comes the reinforcements in terms of militia, and they're super effective against the breaker, but the Mountain King far up front here, he needs some healing sooner or later, but he's kind of stuck. He needs to micro them away, and he succeeds with that. 50 food, 51 for Yumiko, he's kind of supply blocked. But his concave is looking way better in this fight so far. But now his forces are dwindling, I guess. Mountain King still one Stormbolt away. But I don't see the mana points, unfortunately. It looks like both are empty. Of course, every mana gets burned by the Spellbreakers. 7 breakers for Yumiko, but now, that was obvious. The surround on the Mountain King of Yumiko. He was just baiting for it, but there's no escape. Closing the surround with a Spellbreaker. Greatly done by TH. And without a second hero, you cannot continue to fight there. It takes them 110 seconds to get this level 3 hero back. And this is just free reign for TH right now. There's no tower. It seems like that there's no militia anymore. Another water elemental being spawned, and this is so much damage coming in from TH. I don't know what he can do. There's nothing he can do. It is 1-0 for TH, the big favorite in this game. He undermines his role in this tournament, and Yumiko down 1-0. This went pretty wrong right from the start, to be honest. There was not much that he could do against this. And I'm tickering for read more, so it takes me a little time. But what was left in the map pool? Last Refuge and... I'm not too sure. Well, I guess we'll see that in a second. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's 7:30 now in Europe. But yeah, I don't really see why he's that aggressive with his Mountain King all the time. I mean, he was right in the opposing army for like 3/4 of that fight. So he basically knew once there's mana on the Mountain King, he will get caught. But yeah, he wants to do damage with this guy, of course. When do you finally start to learn Korean? Well, I'm not good with languages, though. I don't think that's possible. Yeah, there is a built-in NetEase Observer thing, I know that. But there's a lot of delay on that. And I think the quality is pretty good. So, okay, the remaining maps are Last Refuge and Ancient Isles. Oh no, we saw Ancient Isles. Echo Isles it is. Echo Isles, Last Refuge. One of those maps will be played. We can see it here in the beautiful overlay provided by WCA. So, yeah. Actually, the overlay is kind of wrong because it grays out Echo Isles, but it is either Last Refuge or Echo Isles here. So what can we expect? I guess on Echo Isles there's going to be a little more expansion game. But yeah, it's interesting. The last game I saw of Yumiko and TH, I guess this was some kind of qualifier or whatever. It went the opposing way. TH was so greedy and went for the expansion and got crushed by Yumiko. Not this time though. He learned from his mistakes. But of course, if this expansion would have worked and he had a little more time for the 2 towers, things would have gone in an entire different way. It's not like TH crushed him here. There's definitely potential for Yumiko to take this second map home. Oh boy. So, tomorrow the patch is coming. And we had, once again, the leaked patch notes yesterday, which I kind of fell for. I was just leaving the cinema. I saw Zoomania or Zootopia yesterday. It was pretty nice. Not as good as I expected, but still pretty decent. We're waiting for the second map. Gives me some time to tweet it out. Live TH000 versus Yumiko. And we are in-game again. Oops, wrong thing. Here we go. And it is Last Refuge. It is Last Refuge this time, and Yumiko, well, starting in the upper right, sticking to his blue, and the gray human this time is a TH. WCA 2016. Come on. Group stage. Okay, Twitter is up to date now. So, as I mentioned before, Yumiko in the upper right. I hope we see some differences here in this map. Maybe a Blood Mage. I would love to see that. I mean, he was so strong at WCA and at WEC as well. This was like a fest of human mirror with Hawk, Reprisal, Infi, and TH, and Yumiko in this tournament. But yeah, both players are deciding to go for an Archmage. And yeah, I talked about the expansion play on Echo Isles, but Last Refuge is also pretty easy to get. I mean, you use some time to get access to the mercenary camp. And then you can creep the expo. But yeah, this is a little easier, the merc camp, than it is on AI. Since there's no big red drake hiding this. So yeah, this is what I expect. But maybe they play at one base. Also possible. And yeah, I mentioned this before. This is the group of death in the Chinese qualifier. I mean, if you have a group consistent of TH, Yumiko, WFZ, and Fly, I mean, it's so... the level of play in that group is so incredibly high. So you cannot afford to lose this series. Only 2 players will advance out of the 4. So yeah, this is exactly what they're doing. Exactly immediately going for the Merc Cam. Lionheart of Stormwind for Yumiko. Not the best item that he could get. But of course it is an immediate level 2 and it is an immediate Priest that is healing and Dispel. We have the Vampiric Aura, which is pretty nice from the start to heal up your Militia and also the Footman. But later on, when there's just Breakers and Priests, there's basically maybe only the second hero that profits from that. But it is a nice additional gold, so I think both players will sell it in the long run. Except one of those is going for Knights, then it's super crazy. Little stream lag here, but yeah, both players know, of course, how to get to level 3 the fastest, and then we're gonna follow it up with, with the High Priest spot where you can get Watch Awards, Replenishment Potion, stuff like that, Wand of Illusion. And Yumiko is slightly behind. I don't know if his creep route is entirely different, but I think he went for the same stuff. Oh no, he's going for the expansion right away. Not for that High Priest stuff. This is greedy. This can be punished. But this time in the game, he will not face a higher level Water Elemental. He has the level 2 ones on his own with the Circlet and the Ring of Protection. Pretty nice. A little more tankiness. And yeah, he's not going for that Expo. Well, he did the creep spot, but no Militia attached to that. He has the Berserker as well, and here comes TH again, immediately dropping the Watch Award. This is such a big deal. He has a scout in the main base of Yumiko. He knows exactly when the tech is over, when the heroes will pop out. This is perfect timing for TH, and he interrupts the creeping pattern of Yumiko as well. So these are the little things that make TH so strong. Of course, he's constantly practicing with Infi, one of, if not the best human player in the world. He undermines his status at Gold Championship Series in January, where he beat everybody else and took home the first ladder season of Natties. And now they're going for the Maggie here. This is big because it is a consumable item. Yumiko blocking the way for the Archmage. Who got it? I don't know. But Yumiko got the item, and this is a big mana potion. Such a big deal. Such a big deal. We talked about the Robe of the Maggie for the Archmage in map 1. This is, pretty much the same situation. If you use it in a fight, you can spam out more Water Elementals, spam out more bolts, or whatever you go for as a second hero. So far, TH is working pretty well with his mercenaries, so does Yumiko. Both have both their Shadow Priest alive and 300 mana points, man. That's 2 additional Water Elementals in one fight. Can he overcome this? What's this one? Oh, Scroll of the Beast is pretty bad because, of course, we will have a lot of Dispel. This is an instant sell, I'd say. Yumiko trying to do some last hits here to get an experience advantage, which is so big in Human Mirror, where it comes down to every single experience point. And there we have it, level 4 for TH, level 2 Brilliance Aura, and a Tome of Intelligence back there as well. Defend upgrade for Yumi, and TH is not fighting with that one. So a lot more sustainability. And there's the Panda for Yumiko. He wants to do a lot of pressure right now. Not as strong as a Warden push, but still, the Breath of Fire is doing good, while TH is most likely waiting for his Mountain King again. Well, I don't see the animation. Or is it finished already? I don't think so. Double Arcane Sanctum again. This is, once again, the basic Breaker build with a late shop to that, I guess. And yeah, no second tier for TH just yet. I think Yumiko was thinking about starting this laboratory creep, but of course that is way too dangerous. So Yumi now with a bigger creep spot with a null one in the upper right. Of course, he needs his Panda to be level 3. I always say there's a risk in playing Panda in Human Mirror, because once the amount of breakers is too big and you can't really get to the casters and you get your mana burned all the time, then the Panda becomes pretty much useless. But of course he's a nice damage dealer plus a tank with the Drunken Brawler passive ability, which is basically like a weaker critical strike and a weaker evasion. And I'm pretty curious why TH is keeping the Vamp aura. I mean, the Footmen even don't profit from that too much. And we have Sorks. We didn't see Sorks in the first game, I guess. But yeah, finally level 4. But once again, TH's creeping is superior. And what's the item here? This is so important. Come on, bro. Medallion of Courage. It's nice for the MK, more HP, more mana points, but this is not what he wanted. He wanted, of course, the Unholy Aura, the Kodo Aura, the Torrent Chieftain Aura, something like that. But he finds level 2 on the Mountain King right away and almost a level 5 on the Archmage. This is such a big advantage for TH. Holy cow. And I guess after this creep spot, he's ready for a fight. And Yumiko, he fell behind once again. He's trying to overcome this with an expansion once again. It failed on AI. Will it help him on LR? Panda is going towards level 3. The Ivory Towers are coming. And TH is far, far, far away. And he did not scout this yet. Parry up the Fatality. So this Mountain King is a pretty tanky dude with 1075 HP already on level 2. But yeah, this is level 3 for the Panda. So the priorities of the players have kind of shifted a bit. And Watch Awards here now as well. This is nice. Yumiko wanted to get his second tier to level 3 as fast as possible. TH focused on the level 5. For his first hero, but does he have level 3 now? I don't know. Nice Breath of Fire, double killing the Footman here. Oh, and he intercepts the Priests. This match is looking way better for Yumiko than the first map was, and the items are pretty nice as well. TH long distance mining at the moment because, of course, he knows that Yumiko is coming, getting the first pass and getting the second one and a third one as well. But yeah, lowering the pressure, dropping with Zeppelins. Very nice play by TH. It's going for the Arcane Tower, so free reign for all the summons that are 2 level 3 Water Elementals. And Yumiko has to Town Portal out, even using the Scholar of the Beast to full potential here, but only one person dead as far as I can see here. So the tower is gone, the Town Portal is gone, but he granted a huge chunk of experience with the 2 Water Elementals. He didn't load them into the Zeppelin, but yeah, he knows, or he has to know now, well, Yumiko had to do something in the meantime, and since I don't see a tech, since I don't see a workshop, there has to be an expansion, and he's walking over there immediately. Scout Towers will see this pretty quick. Yumiko has to leave his base now, but what a genius play! What a genius play by TH, splitting the army, dropping into the main base, harassing the expansion. So what can Yumiko do now? He's between a rock and a hard place, and his economy is getting wrecked at the moment. He's hiring a shredder to have some kind of damage. But with only 1 army against 2, this is hard. Okay, he sends the Panda into the main base and scares the Mountain King away with his Archmage. But he gathers so much mining time, TH does. What a nice block this is from the Water Elementals, man. TH is playing this so well. But this is level 4 on the Panda already. He killed a lot. And the Archmage has to flee, has to run away. Is there another Breath of Fire? I don't think so. But there's a counter Zeppelin now. And this expansion is up. Yumiko survived this critical point of the game. For now, he overcame the harass, the split push from TH, but TH has items which are heal scrolls and invo potions, and it's 65 food versus 60. But there's no towers at the expansion. He has to defend this, and once again, the armies are split. He defends with the panda in his main base and wants to hold this with his archmage alone against all the breakers and the mercenaries. This is so dicey. This is so dicey. I guess he has to focus on defending this expansion because the archmage is running away from the main base of Yumiko. So can TH crush him now? It's 3 Shadow Priests. Holy cow. So much damage, so much dispel, so much healing. But maybe the Panda and Brewmaster can take care of this. 3 Water Elementals available for him. Nice Breath of Fire, catching a lot of the mercs. But yeah, it comes down to Zeppelin Micro now as well. Both players have one. And here comes the militia support for Yumiko. Once again, Thunderclap. Panda is... that's Breath of Fire. Did not catch too much because the breakers are, of course, magic immune. What can he do against this? The army of Yumiko looking so strong. The Zeppelin is gone, though. So no more Zeppelin Micro for TH. New breakers are streaming in. The Mountain King of Yumiko has to be careful. But, of course, there is no nuke. He has to do this with his army. And he's focusing on that because his army is kind of dwindling. 71 food. For Yumiko it is 74 now, and he fights TH off. Well, once again, the Mountain King Wow. Transferring the town portal. And he stays alive for now, but the Panda is coming in. He has the next Breath of Fire. Wow, so much damage. He was finally able to overcome the breakers because there are not that many left, and he's completely out of position here with them. Next Scroll of Healing, saving the army of Yumiko. The Breath of Fire coming in again, cutting the HP of the entire army in half. And this is the town portal. It's safe to say that the expansion is up and running, and this will be like this for the rest of the game. TH has to repair so much. He didn't lose any workers here, and now it's 74 food plus an expansion plus a shredder versus the army of TH. But I guess he has the better heroes yet. Oh, it's double level 5. It's double level 5 now. No aura. But yeah, a little more HP for the Panda is kind of nice. Yumiko now with a Zeppelin again. What can he accomplish? Almost, level 5.5 for TH. But he's down in numbers. 66 food versus 76. Plus the expansion. Plus double level 5 heroes here. So of course it's about shop control now. Health Stone for the Mountain King is not that bad. TH wants to push again. Without heal scrolls against the Panda. This is so risky. No invo potions as well. Well, I guess he can overcome this. Nice Breath of Fire again. Hitting the caster so hard. Getting away from the breakers. But the Stormbolt catches him. How much mana can he burn? The big mana potion has been used by Yumiko. But of course, the army numbers looking so strong. 0-0 attack for TH. I don't know the numbers of Yumiko here, but I guess it's 0-0 as well. There's no... Okay, there is a blacksmith. The upgrades are coming. And the time is working for Yumiko. TH now trying to equalize an economy with an expansion on its own. But yeah, he's buying time here. That Breath of Fire, not that great, but the position for him is pretty difficult. Mountain King does not succeed to snipe the priest so far. I didn't see a lot of priest snipes yet from TH, and maybe this will cost him the game at the end. So, Dispelled on the Water Mantle, obviously. Breath of Fire again. He's trying to get in there as close as he can, but of course, he doesn't want to get in range of the breakers to keep his mana. The position for TH seems to be nice. But wow, that Breath of Fire was perfect. And he has 3 more of those. He needs heal scrolls. He cannot fight this without heal scrolls. It's impossible. But he doesn't want to win the game now. He wants to get his expo up, but Yumiko scouting this. Two peasants already dead. The footman with the 3 kills on his counter. What an MVP of this game he is, but now he will suffer for his accomplishments, and it's GG. It's the equalizer. Yumiko with a very, very, very strong performance on map number 2. Who would have thought that Last Refuge is his map to take? And this is such a big deal. Staying alive in this very match. Wow, the expansion, it worked on map number 2. What broke his back on map number 1 was his key to victory on map number 2. And we have 350 viewers already. That is pretty nice. I didn't expect that in this early. So the last map we're gonna see is Echo Isles, and I'm pretty curious if we're gonna see a double expansion play this time. But yeah, what a nice play by TH, of course, going for that split pushing stuff. Unfortunately for him, it didn't work out in the end. So we're gonna keep our Reddit thread up to date as well as read more. The entire Warcraft scene coverage sitting right here at the moment. So, yeah, of course, both players needing some time, maybe watching the replay, analyze their mistakes. So, pretty surprised that the panda actually worked. And we saw a Mountain King, we saw a panda. I guess it's time for a Blood Mage now to have all the 3 heroes that you usually see in Human Mirror. But this is not the only game for today. We will follow it up with Infi versus 120. Best human in the world versus the best undead in the world. What can we expect from these players? But first, we're gonna finish this series on Echo Isles. We saw a lot of Human Mirror on this particular map between TH and Hawk. At WEC, TH was crushed by Hawk. On WCA 2014, he got his revenge. A lot of Echo Isles comes down to Merc Camp control. If you have more priests than your opponent, the match is basically won. So let's see if we have any statistics on those 2 players. I'm opening my sheet right now. So, Yumiko. Well, it's pretty equal against TH, to be honest. They met several times. So the recent results are the ESCC in 2015. They met in the group stage where TH won 2-0. Then they met in the winner bracket semifinal where Yumiko won 2-0. And they met in the ESL Shanghai semifinal where TH was able to beat him 2-3. In general, throughout the past 3 years, the stats are 3 wins for Yumiko against 5 wins for TH in series. And what we didn't see in this matchup so far is area of effect damage. Well, except the panda, of course, but not from the Archmage. We saw Yoss overcome the odds against Yumiko with this. I guess this can work with Blizzard Flamestrike combo. Seems likely. So, The final human mirror of today has started, and here we go on Echo Owls. TH once again changing the color. Yumiko sticking to his blue trunks, spawning in the upper left. In the upper right, we have TH. Best friends with Infi. I mentioned this, but hated from the rest of the scene because they're always sticking together like brothers and let no one else come near to them. Maybe TED, maybe Fly. But that's about it. They feel that they are superior compared to the others. And, well, in terms of titles, in terms of prize money, they are. They definitely are. But, yeah, there's some hatred going on, especially Yumiko. There is this story where it's told that TH stole Yumiko's girlfriend. And that's when he cut the cord to all communication with TH. They were best friends before. It wasn't always like this. It's the classic story of a girl dividing two friends. But Infi said, okay, I'm your best buddy now, and Yumiko is sticking to the new generation. Sushishi, 120, WFZ, these kind of guys. So yeah. The Chinese scene is separated into two parts, and the lead figures are fighting against each other right now. One map for the lead in this group, and I mentioned this before, Group of Death. It's 4 players who could easily be world class. On top of Yumiko and TH, we have Fly and WFZ, so every loss means that you might not advance into the semi-final of this tournament. And remember, if you end up 4th in your group, you are banned from the second season of the qualifiers at WCA, and your only chance is the 3rd and last qualifier. So the stakes are pretty high in this one, since it's such a dicey matchup. Everything can turn into one direction or another. But yeah, it comes down to small things, and we have, for Yumiko, the Boots of Speed, which is pretty nice. Claws of Attack for Yumiko, and there's a different creeping pattern here. Yumiko immediately going for the Merc Camp again, whilst TH is focusing on his little green spots, and only now going for the Merc Camp. So I think this points towards an expansion play from Yumi. I'm not too sure, but no, TH is doing that as well. He's waking up the creeps, luring them away from the Merc Camp to get his Shadow Priest, and don't waste any time. Yeah, of course, if you do 2 green spots, you go for the expansion a little earlier. Sorry for that small mistake. Claws of Attack +6, number 2. That is such a damage beast already. Both players with good items, the Boots of Speed, more mobility, the 2 claws. Great damage. And especially against low HP workers, low HP footmen for last hitting. This is so huge for TH already. And this is gambling now. He's using the slot machine. Tome of Experience would be a jump start into this one. Can he get it, or will he end up with a Tome? It is a Tome of Experience! Holy shit! Immediate level 3. The gambling paid off. And if Yumiko sees that, he will be desperate. And he will see it right now. Battle, well, not for the boots, but he sees, oh fuck, I have to overcome the odds now. Boots of Speed for TH, I guess. Or did he? Yes, he did. 1 claw. 3 claws already out of 4 creep spots. That is a lot. And Yumiko immediately canceling the expansion. His game plan is crippled by this 1 Tome of Experience. So both players are staying at 1 base at the moment. Very interesting game tactical-wise. And of course, I have to mention this since it's Echo Owls. There's only 1 shop, and if there's only 1 shop, there's only a limited amount of heal scrolls. So, Scroll of the Beast, not that nice. So shop control on Echo Owls, so important. And once again, we have the Watch Awards for TH. His item drops in this very map are perfect. They're absolutely perfect. He couldn't wish for anything better. Yumiko fell behind so early, and it wasn't even his fault. That Tome of Experience, what a jump start! Almost level 4, level 3.6 here, and Yumiko is so scared of what's coming that he cancelled his expansion plans. Ay 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 ay. This is a very patient play by both now. Of course, no one wants to take a risk. But the Merc Camp might bring success to Yumiko in this one. He has 2 Shadow Priests. He has 1 Berserker. On the other side, I think TH has nothing. Maybe 1. No, he has nothing. No Dispel, this means. So this is actually pretty big. This is more damage, and Mountain King again. No Blood Mage on that side. But of course, yeah, as Forest Bridge points out, he has the Merc Camp still left for leveling his Mountain King. And Yumiko is so heavily focusing on his first hero, it's incredible. Double Arcane Sanctum and the shop, I guess. So this time now, he's prioritizing his level 5 Archmage. Or at least level 4. Nice timing by TH. He's cancelling the Sanctum, and that will slow down his production. Oh boy, of course, once again... Oh, that is a lumber mill. Interesting choice. Don't really know why he's doing that now. Maybe he wants to get ready for another expansion attempt. But no, they're playing 1 base so far. But what a push this is. He's cancelling the second Arcane Sanctum as well. Or is he? No! It stays alive. And that is huge. That is huge. Because he needs Priests. He needs Dispel. And of course he needs Breakers as soon as possible. So maybe Arcane Sanctum. Yeah. Everything is built in power build now. This costs him a lot of resources. And yeah, this is very surprising that TH did not succeed in leveling up his Archmage to level 4. But once again, he's splitting his army. He's creeping with the Mountain King at the Merc Camp, and he's doing creating some troubles with his Archmage, dropping in with Water Elementals. So yeah, this is a huge chunk of experience for the Mountain King of TH, and maybe a mana pendant or a pendant of energy. Here we go. He wants to cancel this Sanctum again. Power build is coming, but the damage of 2 Water Elementals is enough. Oh, well, it was only just 1, but it's level 2, so it is enough. He gets that Footman thanks to Boots. He got that second one thanks to... Oh, will he? There was a chance to surround, but yeah, the Watcher Ward again. So this makes things a lot easier, and at the same time, his Mountain King will be level 3 in no time. He found the Boots as well. Maybe Yumiko should go for the Murloc spot as well, where there's the Tome of Experience. So far, no creep spots have been stolen, but yeah, the shop control. TH here with an Invu Potion. I guess there's heal scrolls left. Yeah, at least 1. So, of course, you need to be so careful with your heroes, with that Mountain King involved. We saw it on map number 1. This was the nail in the coffin for Yumiko, exposing the Mountain King to a Stormbolt, getting surrounded, and later killed. And, of course, you want to snipe as many priests as possible. Only level 2 Mountain King for Yumi. But he has a level 4 Archmage. I guess he has the advantage on that. I bet he has. And now he's gambling. Can he get the Tome of Experience to boost his Mountain King up to level 3? Chances are not that low. Oh no! Stream is frozen. Ah, there we go. And we didn't see if it... I guess it wasn't a Tome of Experience because he's not level 3. That is the Mountain King of TH right here. Sorry about that. But yeah, expansion is coming. He feels safe enough. But TH is doing the same. Both players hit their 50 food cap. They want to invest into tier 2 units now. So it is time for an expo. Pendant of Energy it is. TH keeps on being lucky with his item drops. Expansion being scanned, so he knows, alright, that's it. And he needs to hurry now. Yumiko needs to hurry to get out of there, but of course he wants that turtle, he wants that item, but he's kind of trapped. He might have to use the town portal. And what is it? A Ring of Regeneration, not the best item that he can find. And yeah, the Archmage scouts it. Here comes TH with the Mountain King up front. There is a town portal and 2 heal scrolls. He cannot fight there though, I guess. Wow, nice thunderclap, slowing down the entire army. The priests are not slowed for a TH here, and he really wants to fight this. Nice dispel on both sides. The Mountain King of Yumiko losing a lot of HP already, like back down to 30%. And he's clapped. Is there another bolt or something? Oh, heal scroll saving him for now. That thunderclap was brilliant by Yumiko. But there's plenty of priests sealing up Yumiko's side. But there are Shadow Priests, so more dispel. And another heal scroll saving Yumiko's ass here. It's 60 food for TH. Now retreating with his Mountain King. I guess Yumiko gets some nice pickoffs here. 48 food for TH. Yeah, Yumiko with the 2 heal scrolls. He invested 500 gold into this fight. But it was worth it. He defended this one without a lot of losses. But can he overcome the items that TH found? We have to see. Of course, first you have to heal up your army again. The map is entirely empty. There's no single creep spot left. Archmage is going in again. We see half a level advantage on Yumiko's AM on the first hero. So level 3 water elementals are pretty close to come. First upgrade on the Breaker's attack. On the other side, we have a blacksmith, but stream is stuttering us again. But, okay, looks good. Yumiko has shop control now. So he wants the heal scrolls again. But the Archmage, I think he was there before. Keeping the invul potion, having another heal scroll. That was basically what saved Yumiko's ass. And here comes a mighty push with a lot of militia support. And of course, TH knows if there's reinforcements, they're gonna walk south. So why not do that? Why not occupy that place there? So did Yumiko reskill to Blizzard? I didn't see a Tome of Retraining, but that doesn't mean much. So far, TH with a lot of map control at the moment. 65 food for him. And of course the expansion is up and running. Supply-wise, they are pretty equal. It's 4 breakers already for Yumiko and 4 for TH. Wow. This is as mirrory as it gets. I think the position for TH not that great, but he has a second Mauler, which is super effective against the breakers, not using it to its full potential. Here comes the Thunderclap again. Booyah! Everything slowed, but he got the first Mauler, which is a nice pickup right from the start. So I would love to see the inventories here. I guess Yumiko does not have that many consumable items to fight for. Another Thunderclap thrown down, and he's losing a lot. I guess this looks better for TH. He's marching in front of things. Yumiko has to retreat, and the Thunderclaps, they are so mighty. Once again, heal scroll countering this area of effect damage. The Mountain King is exposed again. Is he surrounded? Yes, he is! History repeating. It's Ancient Isles all over again. He can't swap the town portal, can he? Nope! Mountain King, level 3 dies. Level 4 for TH, and it looks like he can win this fight. He has to retreat a bit now because the militia is coming in. Can he get a counter kill? It's so hard without Stormbolt, and oh boy, his forces can drive him away, but it's 75 food for TH. If he can get the second Mauler, this would be nice, but the micro of TH sending it away with 2 HP. It's so gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. But will the Archmage hit level 5? Will the Mountain King be back in time? He cannot go for the Tavern. 72 food for Yumiko, still alive, but he fights without his second hero. But in the meantime, the mana should all be burned. It's only 50 mana remaining. Heal scroll by TH and everything is back to a healthy green, while Yumiko's armies, a lot of the breakers look deep red, blood red. And now 78 food, he's constantly reproducing. That's what you have to do in this mirror. Yumiko is losing breakers, and that's not what you're supposed to do. Mountain King still alive. Mountain King of Yumiko still not back. You see the reinforcements streaming in, and yeah, sending him back. Of course, the priests do a great job. But Yumiko is surviving in this one. Is there any more item on the Archmage? No. He's losing so many breakers now. First one down. Second one down. Can he get the... Oh, no. He's saving the 2, actually. Very well done. The Archmage level 5 catching a lot of hits. He was a little bit too greedy. And it should be time for the comeback of the Mountain King soon. And Yumiko actually wins this without a second hero. What a performance. What a performance and what a close fight this is. But yeah, I mentioned this over and over and over again. There is only one shop. There is only one limited amount of heal scrolls. And TH is capitalizing so hard of this. He has 3 Invu potions, if I saw this correctly. Because his heroes were never threatened. But it's all about the heal scrolls. It's all about the heal scrolls. Yumiko still with 2 Shadow Priests. On the other side, we see 2 Berserkers and 1 Mauler still alive. Yumiko, of course, he wants to get to this shop, but it's not working for him. Everything is empty. Mountain King is back, but of course he's lower in levels. Level 3 for him. Archmage should be level 5 of Yumiko. And here we go. Dispel everywhere. Can he get the Mauler this time? Nope, it doesn't. Very passive play from the Mountain Kings. When will they hit their first collapse? And what's the mana status on TH's Mountain King? That's a big thing. Oh, he's back to full mana, basically, 250. And yeah, this is Breaker Wars at its finest. The entire screen is filled with human units, and let's see who has the better outcome. 82 food for TH. He's in high upkeep. First heal scroll being used, and I guess when it stays like this, this fight, then Yumiko might have access to the shop. Finally, no militia support, and I see a lot of hurt breakers for Yumiko in this fight, but this is a level 4 Mountain King now, so level 2 clap. He has no mana though. The breakers did a great job burning them. The mana points by all the mercenaries. They are providing so much for both players actually. The concave for Yumiko looks a little better, but it's only a tiny difference. Another heal scroll being used. I think this was his last one. And Yumiko looking so strong in this fight. There is another Stormbolt, another clap for TH though. What can he snipe? Can he snipe something? Can he surround something? Wow, TH is losing a lot, I guess. Everything is hurt and the breakers cannot contribute to the fight here. Wow, Yumiko is winning this. Yumiko is winning this with a lot of merc support. TH once again with the shop control here. Is this level 6? Or is it level 5? Yeah, it is level 6. I guess it is level 3 Brilliance Aura now, because on Echo Owls this doesn't provide too much. Almost level 5 on the Mountain King. And he steals the heal scroll once again. This might be a game changer. He can heal up all his units with once. Oh boy, it's still looking great. 86 food for Yumi. He wants to end this now. And I don't know, since 7 or 8 or 9 minutes, Yumiko did not have a single heal scroll. But it's tier 3 for TH. He invested a lot. The knights are coming. The natural counter to the breakers, plus a paladin who can constantly heal your units. TH just bought enough time to get that tech advantage. But will it be enough? If Yumiko closes the deal now, it's absolutely perfect, but the more time goes by, the better it is for TH. He can capitalize now from better units. And here we go again. Stormbolt to this Mountain King. He wants to keep him at level 5. He's burning so much mana with the breakers. That was pretty much awesome. Letting the Mountain King retreat here. He can never be sure to join that fray again. The Knight is down, so the counter is gone. Nice snipe on that Shadow Priest, so that Dispel is gone as well. But the Knights are streaming in, of course. He still has the barracks. But the Concave, his Breaker Wars, he's looking so good. And then 2 Breakers down at the same time. TH 10 less food, if I see this correctly. But now the Paladin is here, can provide healing to the Knights and keep them alive. Look at the damage one Night Shot does. Oh boy, this is looking bad. Yumiko is about to lose so many Breakers. He has to micro them away. Does so, but he has to block as well. Oh boy. 1 level advantage on the Archmage of Yumiko it is. Will the Brilliance Aura prevail? Because we don't have Mass Teleport in this game. 86 food still. He's saving so many units, man. Everything looks red. And TH has to reset the fight. He has the Town Portal out there to get another angle into this fight. And that actually worked, killing 2 breakers. But losing the Knight in the process. And it's the 3rd Knight that he lost. Yumiko is doing the right focuses here, as it seems. Still in high upkeep. And now it's time for the Mountain King. He catches the Stormborn at the 2nd hero with an Invu Potion. Pops it in the very last second. But yeah, Mortar teams with Fragmentation Shards, they are dealing so much damage to the Priest. He has to constantly move them. I guess it's time to snipe the Mortars, but he doesn't have time. He wants to get the melee units out of the way. Oh boy, Stormbolt on the Archmage. Can he get that? There's no Town Portal, but there is Mass Teleport. Will it be enough? Yes, it is. Is there a follow-up to that? No. He doesn't have Mortar teams on his own, and now the damage that is coming in from TH, I think he might win this game. Look at how all the breakers are in deep, deep red. He wants the hero. I guess it's got burned. I guess the plans got cancelled. And now he's fighting in the Arcane Towers, man. He overcomes the odds over and over and over again. But now he has to portal out there. But I guess there's no Town Portal, is there? Oh, the Mortar teams. I guess the Mortar teams are winning this fight for TH. It looked so good. But the attack advantage is now paying off. Oh, boy. Yumiko is down to 57. 57 food. Knights and Mortars, everybody. Knights and Mortars. This looks like game. This looks like game. The pure tech advantage. This was the perfect timing for Yumiko to arrive. Well, maybe a little late. Oh, Mass Teleport. Mass Teleport. He won't let the units away when there's a lag again. Come on. Here we go. It's GG. Yumiko can't fight this. 30 food advantage for TH. And he wins this. What a human mirror this was, man. Everything turned around like 3 times. TH at the beginning with a jump start, with a Tome of Experience. Afterwards, I don't know, man. Killing that Mountain King. Yumiko was basically out of this game for such a long time. TH with constant shop control, always having the heal scrolls, always having that advantage. But the Breaker Wars of Yumiko was just too strong. But yeah, we know why now. Because TH invested his resources into attack. And that paid off in the end. The constant streaming of Knights, and in the end, the damage of the Mortar teams, dealing with the casters, dealing with the breakers. There was just too much. He couldn't overcome it. Maybe he should have sent a hero or a unit with backpack to the shop when he had the map control at the end and he was fighting. But yeah, TH winning the first map of the Chinese qualifier, the first best of 3 of this Chinese qualifier, 2-1. And this looks very, very, very promising for the former world champion. But that's not the only game for today. We will follow that up with Infi versus 120, best human in the world, best undead in the world. What else can we expect here? Ah, we have it now. Okay, so let's see if I can implement the stream now, the clean feed. I'm sending you into a small commercial break to do... Oh, we have replays here. So let's see. Production value. Come on, switch. Okay, that's the snipe of the Shadow Priest that opened the floodgate on map number 1. They even have slow-mo on this, I like. So yeah, it was a bad start for Yumiko, losing the Shadow Priest and 2 footmen. So many bashes, holy shit. This is the stream. Kinda bugging, but yeah. Yeah, so much experience from this one, and he was never able to regenerate from that. And then of course we will see the Mountain King snipe soon. TH's engagements in those fights were pretty much perfect, I guess. Always sniping an important unit, now streaming in with the militia, killing 2 units. That is pretty impressive. Also the positioning of the Mountain King. He has it down, man. He has the claps down. And here we will see the Mountain King kill. Yeah. Too exposed. Too greedy. Tried. Oh no, that wasn't the kill. That was only the town portal. But you see the beginning here. That his Mountain King was always too close to the opposing Mountain King. So you get caught with storm bolts and surrounded and burned and whatever. So yeah, this was basically the moment where he saw, okay, this expansion is not gonna get through. I might lose this. Okay, here we see it. Mountain King using the potion here, but immediately caught off guard. Booyah, surround, sealing the deal. Basically, the 101 of what you should not do, but keeping that surround closed. Genius move by TH. And yeah, that was it. That was the end for the NISO winner of 2014. Then, second map was pretty good for Yumiko. 3 pickoffs here with 1 Breath of Fire and 1 Surround. And of course, he has an expansion in the back. On Echo Elves, yeah, what a long fight this was. They didn't show the Tome of Experience here. And I don't really know why they're showing this. Because, guess the Mount... Okay, this might be the Mountain King kill later. Not too sure anymore. But getting rid of the Mauler was huge. The claps of both players were pretty amazing, but yeah, that was the big mistake. Too aggressive for the clap, being surrounded, and still, that was pretty awesome of Yumiko to still win this fight. And also the fight at the Sea Turtle in the bottom left with 2 heal scrolls, I mean, still pretty impressive. That save, though. Could have changed the game. Could have changed the game, but it was just 1 split second that the stun was not long enough. And so, when the Knights came in, and the Mortar teams, I mean, the position of the Mortar teams was so good. And also that one. I mean, 1 bash, okay, there was no bash, but yeah, 1 bash, and everything could have been the entire different way. This was game number 1 for today. Yumiko losing to TH 2-1. And we're gonna follow it up. Infi versus 120 coming up, so stay tuned. We're gonna go into a small commercial break.